Howdy folks, it's the Creepy Kentuckian here with you again for another movie review, this time from our good friends over at Arrow Video. It's a recent release from filmmaker Gevargizian. Probably mispronounced that, but it's all good because I'm from Eastern Kentucky. Stylist is the movie. A lot of fanfare about this one in particular online. I had heard about the movie and I was excited to check out the brand new release, which is a great addition, again, from Arrow. Always do a great job with their releases. So the movie itself from 2020 was a Kickstarter originally, and it follows the character of Claire. Najara Townsend is the actress that played Claire. She is a hairstylist with some issues. She is a serial killer. We follow Claire in the beginning of the movie. It's almost like a regular day as a hairstylist, and then it ends abruptly and violently and all that. Claire, when she murders her victims, she takes their scalp, kind of collects their scalp, and assumes their identity. She's kind of pissed off at her life. She considers it, it's boring. It's not the life that she wants and all that. Later on through the movie, she kills a few people, a few violent ways. Similar to, very similar actually, the Bill Lustig movie Maniac, but with a slightly different take on it. She befriends Olivia, who has an upcoming wedding. And it's a slow build from there of what ultimately happens with her and Olivia at the wedding, if you will. The end of the movie is kind of predictable, and so much so that you think that something else is going to go on with it, but it really doesn't. The movie itself, though, is very well made, very well acted. I think that Najara Townsend does a great job in her role. From what I understand, the director of the movie, Gevargizian, she is a hairstylist as well, and also a redhead, oddly enough. I did a little bit of research on this, so that's kind of freaky, because so is Claire in this movie. She does a pretty good job making the movie. If anything, as far as constructive criticism for me, not that I'm a filmmaker or anything, but just as a horror fan, it's a very long build. There is some good makeup effects, gore, death sequences, and all that throughout it. But there's not enough to make up for the long time of the movie. It's close to 2 hours in length. But I gotta say, for an independent film, it's actually pretty decent. I would say, as far as the reviews online, it's somewhere in the middle of underrated and overrated. So some people are actually really putting this over in that it's like one of the best independent films in decades and all that. Not that, but it's definitely not as bad as some of the reviews online have stated. IMDb in particular, really harsh reviews of the movie. The movie's really well done. The filmmaking is spot on, no complaints with the actual technical aspects of the movie. The Stylist is mainly about obsession. This girl will stop at nothing to find happiness, which is never ultimately there. Actually, a pretty good release from Arrow Video as well. This release here come with the slipcase, baby, which a lot of Arrow stuff comes with early on. Take the slipcase off. You have another cover there, and open it up there. It is a 2-disc edition. It comes with the soundtrack, which is really good. And you also get a poster that's in here, and a booklet about the making of the movie. The Stylist actually is pretty decent. You may want to check it out. I enjoyed it. It is a little bit long, if I'm being quite honest with you. But, overall, for a newer independent horror movie, kind of a horror drama, This one is pretty decent, so you may want to check it out. The Stylist is out now from our good friends over at Arrow Video. They always do a great job with their releases, and you'll definitely want to check more of their stuff out. They've got a ton of stuff coming out this fall that I'm very excited about checking out as well. So that's it for the review. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff so you won't miss out on any of the great content we're producing here on the DEADPIT YouTube channel. Also, if you have not checked out the history of Scream Factory videos that we're doing, the live streams, you may want to check those out. Those are very in-depth discussions on the entire run of Scream Factory titles and little mini reviews of all the movies. Check that out. We've got more live streams coming up, more reviews. I know I'm looking at a Blue Underground 4K coming up pretty soon. That's going to be a lot of fun. And again, thank you guys for all your support, and we will be back shortly here on DEADPIT.com. Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DEADPIT on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old DEADPIT radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. DEADPIT on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.